Hey Pixies! Today we're doing a subscriber requested video, a chunky glitter ombre. I'm using my ombre brush from Revel, however you do not need a special brush for this, an eyeshadow brush would work just as well. I have Erica from Revel on my nail right now, which is a nude pink, and the glitter we're using is Heart and Soul from Manny Boss Dip Powder. The liquids I'm using are from Double Dip. I'm taking the Double Dip base and applying that to my entire nail. First, I'm going to dip the tip of my finger into the chunky glitter. This will saturate your end, and I dip into about where I would do a French manicure line and then pat down any of the big pieces that are standing up. You want the chunky glitter to lay flat so that you don't have bumps in your nail. And then I'm picking up small amounts of glitter with my ombre brush. Holding my finger straight, I'm lightly tapping on the handle of the brush right over the tip of my nail. Whenever I dipped in, I created that line across my nail with the chunky glitter, and I'm using the brush to fade the line out. And if you get glitter where you don't want it to be, either remove it or move it up to the top where you do want it to be. So make sure that you're working nice and slow and only picking up small amounts of glitter at one time, and making sure that you have your desired effect before you move on. A glitter ombre can get out of control if you're trying to apply too much glitter at one time by picking up too much glitter on your brush. So just work nice and slow with it and make sure that it looks the way you want it to before you move on to the next nail. Moving on to my ring finger, I apply my dip liquid base and dip into that chunky glitter. Now I did pick up quite a few more pieces this time than I intended to, so I do knock some of them off and then move the rest around to where I want them to be. So once everything looks the way I want it to and everything is laying flat and I've moved glitter off and moved it around, I'm going to just tap that down, and then I'm going to take my ombre brush and I'm going to dip that into the glitter just really lightly to pick up a small amount and start tapping and rotating my finger like I did before. I'm going to let you watch me finish up this first layer, and whenever it's time to do my second layer, I will come back. Now this next step depends on what kind of glitter you're using. I have used chunky glitters in the past that I did not need to do a second layer of. However, this particular one, I felt like I wanted a little bit more than what I picked up the first time. So I'm basically just repeating the same steps as I did before. However, this time I'm really focusing on how even everything is and making sure that whenever I put my dip liquid on, it will move some of your glitter. Some of those glitter pieces are not secure on your nail yet. So once I'm seeing that they're ending up places I don't want them to be, I'm kind of moving them up to where I do want them to be and wiping off my brush in between so that whenever I put it back in my bottle, I'm not contaminating my bottle with glitter. That will definitely ruin your next manicure. So make sure that you're wiping off your brush and really paying attention at what your nail looks like before you move on. I'll let you watch me finish this up and I'll come back whenever I'm applying the clear dip. For this first layer of clear dip powder, I'm quickly pouring it on with a scoop end of my cuticle pusher. I'm doing this because my dip liquid base was still a little wet from that second layer of chunky glitter, so I'm trying to get it on before that dries. Now this second layer, I will be applying my dip liquid base and then dipping into the clear as you normally would. However, I do recommend that if you only have one jar of clear dip powder, you either put some into a cupcake liner or another jar. That way you're not contaminating it with glitter, because whenever you dip into it, the glitter or color on your nail could go into that clear powder and then ruin your next manicure. Okay, so we activated, buffed and filed, and activated again. As I said before, if you need a basic dip powder application video, I do have that video where I explain the steps in more detail and just show you how to do a basic dip powder manicure. So you may want to check that out if you need to. And right now I'm just applying my favorite dip liquid top coat, which is from Double Dip. And this top coat always dries so shiny. It never gives me any issues or dries matte or streaky. So while you watch me finish this up, I just wanted to remind you, please give this video a thumbs up if it helped you in any way. Subscribe to the channel to see more content, turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any videos. And if you have any questions or video suggestions of something that you would like to see, please leave a comment below or find me on Instagram at DippingPixie. Once I'm done with the top coat here, I'll come back and finish everything up. I finish off every manicure with a cuticle oil. This one is a pen from Chic Nails in Simply Uplifting, which is a nice fresh scent. I rub that into the cuticles and surrounding skin. I love to keep the pens in my purse, that way I can apply them multiple times throughout the day. And I just rub that in, it helps keep everything looking nice and hydrated. I will have a picture of our finished results here at the end for you. And that's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.